Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Viking Wizard here. I've got another latest haul for you. So I've got something like 15 plus CDs and a vinyl to show you, which I cannot wait. The majority of the stack of CDs, the guy that I've said it in previous videos, the guy that I used to flat share with is going digital, and some things he's just upgrading to vinyl and get rid of his stuff. So I had the whole lot off him. I had a couple of spare duplicate PlayStation 3 games that were lying about, and he said he was interested in them, and I said I'll trade you a bunch of CDs for him. So there's a lot there which I've had off him, which is absolutely awesome. I have got a few of these. I think I've got like 6 of them. So the ones that I have got, I'm going to be gifting to my good friend Martin, because I know he'll happily add them to his collection, and if he's already got them, I'll gift them to a another couple of friends that will like them. But yeah, some of them, plus, because my ones, most of them come off like the car boot and all that sort of stuff, and like charity shops. So some of these are probably in better condition than the ones I've got, so I just swap them over and then give them to a friend. But I can't wait to show you my collection. There's some really nice stuff to show you, but I'm going to start off with the first one, which is oh, I've had a random thing on my laptop. Well, first one is One Cold Winter's Night from the US power metal band Kamelot, or US power metal, and the latest stuff is more like symphonic. Quite a few people said the latest stuff is symphonic and the very early stuff is pure US power metal. But absolutely fantastic band. I've seen these 3 times, I believe it was 3 times, in Bloodstock and Birmingham, and trying to think where else, but they're absolutely fantastic. They were formed way back in 1987 by Thomas Youngblood. This is their second live release, which was released way back in 2006. So it's a double live CD, and I've actually already got the DVD, which is a 2 DVD, which features a gig, and then you get like a documentary, videos, miscellaneous, members, bios, photo gallery, discography, and that sort of stuff. I know you can get an edition, which my good friend Martin said that was originally released, where you get the DVD and the CD both in one. So I said to Martin, thank you for that. I'll be adding that to my collection, which he told me to bugger off. But as you can see, I'm actually happy to get the audio. I've got another one turning up, which is another live one of Kamelot, because they're available for pre-order, and I haven't got them in my collection, so I thought I'm adding them ones to my collection. So this next CD, these are Italian symphonic power metal band, and they're formed way back in July, way back in 1997. This is their 10th studio album, because Lifeblood Blood was their last one, which was released in 2021. And this one is Blackened Heartbeat, and it's Secret Sphere. I absolutely can't wait to get into this album. I've been super excited to get it. I've not actually listened to nothing off this album yet, so I'm going in blind, because I know there's been songs posted up and I've not listened to them so far. I really want to check this out beforehand. Or should I say, check it out when I unbox it, and not listen to tracks beforehand. So I super can't wait to get into this. Never seen these live. I would love to see them live, because that would be awesome to catch them live. Then we have some Austrian symphonic power metal, formed way back in the year 2001. This is their 8th studio album, Nemesis AD, and it's the band Serenity. The Last Night was their last studio album way back in 2020. I actually did unboxing videos on my YouTube channel on the vinyl and CD, if you want to find them on there. And I have done a couple of their other stuff, unboxing and videos on them. But they're a fantastic band. I seen them in London. It was Serenity, oh pardon me, Serenity, Rage, and a band called Savage Messiah. Savage Messiah wasn't too bad. Rage were absolutely fantastic, and then Serenity blew me out the water. But that was a night and a half. Funny story about the Serenity gig. Exactly the same night, on at Wembley Arena at the same time, a little known band called Sabaton were playing. I was at the Serenity gig, and George Newhouser said thank you for coming, and he said I thought you let you know, he said there's a little known band by the name of Sabaton who's playing at the Wembley Arena at the moment, and he said thank you for choosing to come to see us instead. And I actually said to one of the guys, one of my friends that was there, I said the reason why I'm seeing Serenity and not Sabaton, I've seen Sabaton 4 or 5 times, and Serenity I've never seen. I really wanted to see Serenity and Rage. That is the reason why I actually went to that gig, to this one, purely because I'd never seen them. If I'd seen them how many times, I probably would have gone to the Sabaton. It's the reason why I didn't do the Sabaton show, purely because I'd never seen Rage or Serenity. So it was a must. Then this next one, this was from eBay, but it was off one of these random sellers, and it was only a couple of quid, but I'd have to get it again because it's seen better days, and somebody's actually wrote on the discs in the inside of the book, which isn't good. But English prog rock band for way back in 1968. Yes, as you can see, and it's the topography, the Yes Anthology. This one was released way back in 2004, it says. But it's 2 CDs, so I'm guessing that's meant to be in a double disc case. And as you can see with the book, which I'll show you, is a sticker on there. So I know if I peel that off, it's probably going to take off the bit of the book. And somebody's written on the inside of the book. And the disc has actually got some writing on the disc. So for something like £2, I'm not complaining. So I am going to be on the hunt for a better copy of this. But when I got it up and it turned up like this, and it did say, I think it was Music Magpie or something like that, and it was pre-owned, and it just says good condition, which it's good condition other than the writing and that sticker. So I'm seriously going to be looking for another copy of this. But I thought it was one of their studio albums, because I'm not familiar with every studio album. I looked on Wikipedia just to see if I could find anything about it. It wasn't on there, so I'm not sure if this is a third party, because it says studio, live and solo classics. So it's like a double disc compilation of various stuff, hits, live and all that stuff. So I'm not sure nothing about this. I'm going to have to do a bit more research, but I will look for a better condition copy of this. Then the next one is a vinyl, and this one is from my all-time favourite solo artist. I've actually got him on my arm. Born 3rd of December 1948 in my hometown of Birmingham, because I'm a Brummie, as most people can probably tell with my accent, a proud Brummie. But this is his third studio album which was released way back in 1983, and it's none other than Bark of the Moon, Ozzy Osbourne. I actually do have this on vinyl, so for anybody who's wondering how come he's only just got it on vinyl, I've got a copy here on vinyl. This I bought 10-15 years ago off a car boot, and it was something like 50p. Now it's seen better days, the vinyl worked, but it's got a sticker on which, you know, if I try and peel it off. And as you can see, it's seen better days, so I bought a copy and thought I'm definitely, that was 50p, so that one reissue came up, and I thought I'm gazillion% adding that one to my collection, so I can't wait. It looked like it's a bit bent there, which is a bit of a shame. I think it's just a sleeve, so I might have to get onto Amazon with that. But my favourite Ozzy album, Centre of Eternity, is my favourite track on here. But then you've got Rock and Roll Rebel, Bark of the Moon, and also the ballad So Tired. The promo video for that is absolutely fantastic. It's got like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. It's something like they're in a theatre or something like that, which is a brilliant video. But yeah, my favourite Ozzy. If nobody's listened to that album, it's a masterpiece from start to finish. I love the whole album, but I know Bark of the Moon, I know some versions, like this one of the CD versions, Rock and Roll Rebel is actually track 1, so it's in a different order, which is pretty strange why it's in a different order. But now we move on to the 15 or plus so CDs, and these are all The Shadows and Hank Marvin. So I've got a lot of stuff here to show you. I've actually got quite a lot of the stuff. I do love the Shadows stuff because it's 99.9% of the stuff is just all instrumental rock. So it's all the softer rock and roll. It's instrumental stuff, which I love. So there's no vocals. I know they've done about 6 or 7 albums with Cliff Richard, which I don't have them in my collection because I'm not overly keen on it. I'm just really not overly keen on the Cliff Richard area with the Shadows. I've listened to the stuff and it doesn't tickle me at all. The closest thing is I've got one vinyl, which is Cliff Richard, and that is if anybody's seen the TV series The Young Ones, they actually done Living Doll, a cover version with Hank Marvin, Cliff Richard, and the guys from the TV series from The Young Ones, so Neil, Rick, and all that sort of stuff, which is awesome. But I've actually done an unboxing video of this one on my YouTube channel on the vinyl version. I think I may have done the CD version. I'm not sure, but this one's the final live one, which was the it just says Together Again for One Last Time, which is the best of the Shadows live in concert. So there's something like 21 songs, which is cool. So it's a 4 gig. I've got the DVD as well, and that is absolutely awesome. So I've got that. I know I've got that one in my collection. Then we have the best of Hank Marvin and the Shadows. So that one's just like a best of with some if his solo stuff, covers and all that sort of stuff. And I know I actually do have that one in my collection. So that one's being gifted to a friend, and that one will be gifted to my friend. Actually, don't believe I don't have this one, which is another string of hot hits and more. So it's another compilation, which there's probably some stuff, but some of the compilations I will go through, and if it's just the same best of as the others, more than likely it probably will just get gifted to a friend, because there'll be no point in me keeping it. But there's another one, best of. Then we have the Shadows string of hits. So what's that one? That one's another string of hits. So this one's string of hits, which is another compilation. I'm not really sure if there's stuff off that which is on the second one, so I'm going to go through some of these compilations. I don't have this one, the Shadows in the Night 15 classic tracks, so I'll have a check to see if that one's actually got there on any of the other stuff. So I'm going to go through some of the compilation ones. Hank Marvin at the Movies. This one is just all like movie themes, it seems to be, of him covering, which is cool, movie and TV series and stuff. So that's awesome. If anybody actually hasn't listened to him, most guitarists have obviously heard the track Apache, but which is one of the most famous instrumental songs, which is fantastic. I know I have this one, which plays the music of Andrew Lloyd Webber and Tim Rice, so that's pretty cool. Then we have this one. Oh, when I don't drop it, this one was 2014, so I'm not sure if this isn't his latest studio album, so I don't believe I've got that one in my collection. So that one will be slid right into my collection, which is, I can't wait. Message in a Bottle. I know that one's actually the place. There's a couple of tracks on here which I know are covers, which are cool. Then we have Hank Marvin, Guitar Man. So there's another one with some of his own stuff, and I can see some of these are covers, which is cool. The majority of the back catalogue is covers, but they do write their own material. Then we have Hank Marvin, Into the Light. I've actually heard their cover of Everything I Do It For You, Bryan Adams, and it is fantastic cover. I do love that one. Then there is Hank Marvin, Heartbeat, which is another one of his solo stuff. So I can see a couple of these are covers, and some of them are probably some of his solo stuff. I do actually have this one, Without a Word. This one was released way back in 2017. I believe that was his last studio album, unless he's made something since. I believe that was their last studio album, which I do have. I don't have this one, Hank Plays Cliff, 15 brand new recordings. So it's just all instrumental songs of Cliff Richard songs, which I don't mind. It's just the Cliff Richard stuff is not my cup of tea at all. I've tried to get into it, I just couldn't get into his stuff. Hank Plays Buddy Holly, so it's all Buddy Holly covers, I believe. I don't mind a bit of Buddy Holly, don't mind a bit of the old rock and roll. Hank Marvin, Guitar Player. When was actually this one was released? 2002. So there's another one of his stuff, which I can see some of these are probably covers and some are his normal stuff. Then we have The Shadows at Abbey Road. So this is not sure if this is a live one or something, but some of them are unissued alternative version, undubbed version, alternative version, original mono LP version, stuff like that, which is awesome. Then there is Hank Plays Live, recorded live in concert. Oh, the Birmingham Symphony Hall. I've been to that one. I went to the Birmingham Symphony Hall the last time I was there. It was actually Dream Theater, a view from the top of the world. US progressive metal band with the power metal band Orion support, and they were absolutely incredible. This one has still got the sticker on it, so it's been sealed, but that's cool. another one. Then we have, I've actually got this one on CD and vinyl, which is Reflection. So that's going to be gifted to a friend, which is various covers and then some of the Shadow stuff, which is cool. And then the last CD is Moonlit Shadows, which, you know, I've got that on vinyl and cassette, so I don't think I've got that on CD. So it's cool to add that one to my collection. So yeah, this has been the my latest haul. A lot of stuff by Hank Marvin and Shadows, and then the other stuff. I can't wait to actually unbox all of these and add them to my collection and obviously play them all. So I'm super excited. The Serenity album I have played. I remembered I have played that album digitally to and from work, because there's a track on there with Roy Khan, and it's off the top of my head, I'm not quite sure the name, but it's brilliant. Highly recommend that album. So yeah, that's been my latest haul. I hope you all enjoyed this. If you're new to this channel, if you would like to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, all of that sort of epic stuff, because it's mainly you know, showing off my latest haul, album reviews, gig reviews, unboxing videos, all of that sort of epic stuff. So I hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll catch you in the next unboxing video. It's probably going to be an unboxing video, so take care, and Viking Wizard signing off. Have a good one, and see you later.